Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm the Mystical Intuitive, and today's reading is all about what your future spouse will love about you. For pile 1, we have the Hematite Quartz stone. For pile 2, we have the Lapis Lazuli stone. And for pile 3, we have the Fluoride stone. Okay, so pick one of these 3 piles and then I'll see you at your reading. Okay, pile 1, the Hematite Quartz stone. We're looking at what your future spouse will love about you. So let's see, for the people that chose pile 1, what will their future spouse love about them? I'm hearing how you're so level-headed. So maybe you are someone who's very down to earth, very calm in crises. Yeah, they love that about you. That you don't panic. We have here the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands, 5 of Cups. So with the Hierophant, they love your norms and values, right? So whatever belief system you have, they also like that. They love your belief system, whatever it is. Could be traditional, it could be a bit more modern, whatever it is, they like it. Yeah, you are very wise. You hold up traditions. You follow your values. You don't compromise on them. And yeah, you're someone with depth. You know, you have like a strong sense of morals and integrity. They might think of you as someone who's very loyal, very faithful, someone trustworthy, and they really like that. Yeah, you're just someone they feel like they can lean on. Also with your wisdom, your advice. They see you almost like a mentor. They feel like they can learn from you. And they kind of love how you bridge the old with the new, right? You respect traditions, but you still make it your own. And yeah, they love how monogamous you are as well. They love how relationship focused you are. And they love how you make them grow spiritually as well. And with the Knight of Cups, they love how romantic you are. You're a hopeless romantic. Or the reverse, they love how you let them be romantic, or you kind of inspire that side of them. Maybe they never were really romantic in the past, but for you it's like they want to be romantic. But yeah, they love how sentimental you are, and how romantic you are. You make maybe you make them just very like a book with all you guys' pictures of your previous history, and it's very sentimental, and they love that. They also love how sincere you are, right? You make or do gestures from the heart here, right? You're a lover girl or a lover boy. And they appreciate how you keep like the spark alive, right? You make them feel cherished every day. Maybe you tell them you love them every day. There's a lot of affection, hugging, kissing. You just make them feel appreciated. You take care of them and just do something nice for them. Maybe make their favorite meal, or yeah, maybe seduce them in the bedroom or something like that. You keep the spark alive here, and they really appreciate that. It's almost like you're their fairy tale come true. It's like, and also I'm feeling like you inspire that side out of them as well. Like they love it, the romance of this, right? This connection. And with the Nine of Cups, they see you as someone who's very grateful for life. You know, you are very content in life. You're not bitter. You're not problematic. You don't even if you carry trauma or something like that, or even if something bad happens, you don't project it onto others. You're very content with your life. You're very fulfilled, right? And it's just emotionally, you just radiate positivity, right? And they just feel very lucky to be near you here. And with the Nine of Cups, you're like their wish, right? You're their type, definitely. They probably love the way you look as well. But yeah, they love as well how you guys enjoy life together, you know, going to the same to amazing restaurants. You just know how to enjoy life, right? You make every experience better. Maybe you have strong Taurus placement in your chart, or Venus, strong Venus placements, maybe Libra as well. And yeah, it's just you just create a home or atmosphere of abundance, right? And yeah, again, you're their wish come true. You're kind of the person who they pictured themselves or hoped that they would end up with, right? So they're very grateful for you here. And then we have the Ten of Wands. They appreciate how much you do for them. You're a very strong partner to them, right? You have endurance and you don't give up. And they appreciate the commitment towards them, right? You're also, in general, just not shy from hard work. You follow your dreams, right? And you also support your loved ones and your future spouse, and they really like that and admire that. It's like you never give up, and you always push forward. You always want to be better, and they appreciate it. Also in the relationship, maybe you always want to grow together as a couple, and it's also the fact that you're not only willing to carry your own burdens, but also carry the burdens of those that you love, right? And from your future spouse as well. I just see someone who's very loyal, committed, devoted. Yeah. And then we have the Five of Wands. Interesting card. So they appreciate when you tell them that you're now happy with someone. Even though you're loyal and devoted, you're not a pushover here with the Five of Wands. And they appreciate that. They respect that about you. They are grateful that you feel safe to express your dislikes in the relationships. And they feel grateful that even though you guys express your dislikes or there are disagreements, you don't give up, you don't walk away, right? You're not afraid of friction or tension between the both of you, but you're not letting that push you guys away from each other, right? Maybe disagreements also turn into passion, if you know what I mean. Maybe they like, makeup, sex, right? And you see challenges as opportunities here as well with the Five of Wands. You're very competitive also generally in life. You bring excitement as well. Yeah, you are, maybe you also have some fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you refuse to back down. Even in conflict, right, or competition, you don't shrink yourself. You don't make yourself small. You always become better, right? And your future spouse admires that. Maybe you also stand up for them a lot. Maybe with people that are, mean to them or something like that. Maybe they're family members, and you kind of stand up to them. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What else? Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're a Spitfire here. Devil. Very attractive, very seductive. Maybe you guys have like the same kinks in the bedroom, or they love your sex life. They're very satisfied. Yeah, also with the Nine of Cups, it's like you make them or leave them feel satisfied, right? Ace of Wands. I feel like they also think that you're hot, right? Very attractive here, especially next to the Devil. You're a temptation. Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's something again where you're very bold with your words. You don't shy away from conflict. Three of Cups. Maybe also social. Maybe you like to go out a lot. Maybe you have like a large friend circle as well. Here with the Three of Cups. Or, if that's not the case, they consider you kind of like their best friend. There's also, even though you guys are lovers, there's this foundation of friendship and they really appreciate that. And we have the Death card. Yeah, it's almost like you constantly change. You're not boring. You constantly reinvent yourself and you keep things exciting here. So what else for pile 1? What will their future spouse love about them? I'm hearing sense of familiarity. So they're going to feel at ease with you, around you. They're going to feel like they can be themselves. They will feel like you will not judge them. And they appreciate that. Realistic about love. Yeah, so it's not, you know that love isn't all, you know, rainbow and sunshines. And they appreciate that you just don't walk away when things get bad, or, you know, the Five of Wands. Like, maybe you'll say like strong Mars energy or something like that, or Pluto. We have here Aries. Yeah, Pluto, Scorpio, Aries can also be in your chart. Or Leo. Leos are generous. They have big hearts. So maybe you're also very generous with your love. Here we have here left wing. Yeah, there's something here about your values or your belief system, whatever they are. Could be left wing that they maybe like. We have here narcissistic tendencies. I don't think that they think you are a narcissist, but I feel like it's like you know how to deal with people who are like that. You know, you're the Five of Wands. You challenge people, you stand up to people, right? And again, maybe you help them realize that there are narcissistic people in their life, or maybe not narcissists, maybe just a bit toxic people in their life. And it's like you help them see that, and maybe, you know, maybe friends or maybe a family member. You know, sometimes when someone meets a partner that's healthy and they experience love, they kind of suddenly realize that some of the people around them are a bit toxic, right? Meeting a healthy, loving partner can be like a catalyst to cutting toxic people out in your life, right? And that might be you, right? You might be helping them to see that there are some people in their life that are not good for them. What else? Yeah, it's almost like they feel like when you came in their life became better. Like, you just give amazing advice. Like, you're the #1 person that they go to for advice here. Your words, your advice is very important for them. What else for pile 1? What will their future spouse love about them? Ooh. Cynic. Ooh, are you a bit of a cynic? Pessimist? Sarcastic? They love that side of you. Does not believe in fate and that events are random. Yeah, so you are very straightforward. You keep things real and they love that. Money focused. Yeah, you might be also very money focused, right? That's the Taurus energy that I picked up on. You might be someone who has like a lot of side hustles. Maybe you do, I don't know, trading, or maybe you make money online. I don't know. It's just maybe you have investments next to your normal 9-to-5 job, or maybe you have your own business, and they really admire that, right? That you just are so financially stable and that you're always able to come up. Jealous. Ooh, they love your jealousy. Maybe you're a very possessive person as well. Yeah, I'm seeing like claws. You have your claws in them or something like that. And they like it. It's almost like they like you being kept, like they like being yours. They love that side of you. They love that passion, that spark. Dependable. Oh yeah, you're also very dependable, right? You're loyal. Irritable. Yeah, okay, this person might love to tease you a lot as well. You know, sometimes people do that in relationships. They love to tease, to joke around, and they love that dynamic between the both of you. That you guys can make fun of each other, and it's nothing to you. You know that it's just fun and games, right? There's a strong foundation here of friendship, and they really love that. You are their best friend. That's beautiful. Well, that's all I have for you, pile one. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading, I'm always available. My email's in the description box below. Email me. And yeah, I hope you have the most amazing day. Bye. Okay, pile two, the Lapis Lazuli stone. This is your reading. We're looking at what your future spouse will love about you. So let's see. For the people that chose pile two, what will their future spouse love about them? We have the Princess of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Temperance, and Hanged Man. So the Ace of Cups immediately stands out for me. Ace of Cups is also a card sometimes of unconditional love. You have a big heart. You accept them, right? Ace of Cups is also a card of forgiveness for me. Because there's this dove, right? It's peace. So maybe you're also someone who's very empathetic, especially with the Queen of Cups. Maybe you're water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And you are very empathetic. And when they mess up or something, they appreciate that you can kind of see things from their side and that you don't really hold grudges. You forgive, and they appreciate that as well. You're very loving, you're very kind, you're very sweet here. I also feel like they love your sensitivity. They love that you feel a lot. They love your emotions, your emotional side here. And maybe you guys are a bit of opposites. Maybe they're like more logical, right? And it's almost like they appreciate that you bring this softness, this emotional warmth into their life. And with the Temperance card here, it's like you guys are different in personalities and stuff like that, maybe also in other areas, but they feel like you work well together. You complement each other well here. Yeah, you complete them. That's the energy I'm getting here. You complete them. Yeah, and with the Hangman next to it, it's like you sacrifice a lot and they appreciate that. Yeah, it's like you would do anything for them, and yeah, they like that. And then with the Princess of Pentacles, they love your practicality. You almost seem to have a solution for everything. They love as well how curious you are about everything. You always want to learn new stuff. And even though you are very emotional or sensitive, you are very grounded in your emotions. You're stable emotionally. I feel like you've mastered like balance here with the Temperance card. You're not excessive in your emotions, I guess. Yeah, it's like you both are very practical, but still very emotionally sensitive. And I appreciate that. It's like you probably are someone who's like a dreamer, right? You fantasize a lot, but with the Princess of Pentacles, you're still practical. You have a way of turning your dreams into reality, right? And your future spouse will admire this approach to life, right? You are also someone who's very patient. You always want to learn. You always want to grow. And you have a very subtle charm, right? And you're also very attentive to their needs, right? You kind of anticipate their needs. You know how to read them well. And you notice the little things, right? I appreciate that. Yeah, they feel seen and they feel cared for. You have an... Yeah, you are like the caretaker archetype, right? Emotionally, physically, you take care of your future spouse. And they feel like you create a safe space, right? Where they can fully be themselves. You could have strong Cancer energy as well. And also I'm hearing like if you are like curvy or something like that, they like that about you. One thing that I also appreciate that you might not be really jaded in love as well. It's like maybe you've been through some hard things in life or love and you still love deeply and openly here. You're not afraid to love here. The Ace of Cups. You're also maybe very affectionate, maybe also clingy. Maybe you need a lot of hugs, kisses. You like to hold their hand as well. And you also reassure them a lot. Comfort them with your words and your affection. It's like, yeah, they love that. It's all regenerate them here with the Ace of Cups. They have a bad day, they come home, and then bam, you're there and you fill up their cup. The whole day gets better just by being around you. You have a strong effect on their emotional state here. It's almost like their emotions kind of depend on whether you are okay, whether you feel happy. And again, with the Temperance, they feel like you're very patient, right? They feel like you're a very harmonious person in relationship. You're not someone who creates a lot of conflicts. You're very diplomatic in relationships. You always want to make things right. And you're very calm, even in, like, again, in stressful situations. And with the Hangman, it's like you are able to see their perspective, right? Because the Hangman is about seeing things from a different perspective. You are someone who kind of knows how to put yourself in others' shoes, right? You might have also maybe a different perspective on them, from them on life. And they appreciate that you kind of give them that new perspective and make them learn. And yeah, it's like you make them reflect a lot. You also reflect before you act. You're not someone who's impulsive. You kind of pause and then think about it and then you act from a place of wisdom. Let's see, for pile 2. What can you tell me about what their future spouse will love about them? Oh, we have here the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Nine of Swords, 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. And we also have the 2 Wands that flew out. So with the Knight of Swords, I feel almost like this person is very blunt, or maybe they're naturally very someone who's very confrontational, and you kind of calm them down. You know how to calm them down when they get stressed as well, when they have a lot of things to do. You know, Knight of Swords is also about taking action, and you know how to calm them down, right? 4 of Wands, you're their home, their peace. Again, after a very long, hard day, and then they come home, and then you're there, and you make everything better. It's like as long as they can come home to you at the end of the day, they'll be alright, right? And again, with the Lovers, they love how loving you are. With the 7 of Pentacles, they love how patient you are. You also observe the little details, right? It's maybe you give them a present and they didn't even say that they wanted it, but you just observe them, right? And they just appreciate that you notice the small details. I feel like this is the kind of person who likes to take care of you as well. But they appreciate it that you, with the 2 of Wands, that you can sometimes take over as well. That when they're stressed, that you can make the decisions or something like that. And they love that. Okay, let's get some cards here. What will pile two's future spouse love about them? What will pile two's future spouse love about them? They like to text or call you often. Yeah, maybe you like to do that while they're at work, while you're at work. Just texting and calling each other. Also, maybe at the beginning of the dating stage, maybe you're very flirty or you know how to text with people. Self-conscious. Oh, maybe you are very self-conscious, maybe of your body or your flaws, other flaws. And they actually love that. The things that you hate about yourself, they love those things. Argumentative. Yeah. I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like maybe in the past they were with people who are very argumentative and you're the opposite. It's like you guys don't have a lot of fights. Travels for work. Might not be the case, but maybe you guys travel a lot together. They love that you like traveling as well with them. Here with the Temperance card, that can indicate traveling, you know, different cultures, exploring that. Maybe you are from a different culture and they love that. Reads people well. Yeah, you're an empath. You know what people feel. Maybe you have moon in the 12th house. Maybe moon in the 8th. Maybe a Scorpio moon or Cancer moon or Pisces moon. Or conjunct Neptune or Pluto. You just know how to read people. Tell me more for pile 2. Selfish. Oh, yeah, it's almost like they wish that you would be more selfish. You're not selfish. You're very selfless. Or maybe, yeah, you also bring that side out of them. Like, you're kind of like the first person that they're maybe not selfish with, that they would sacrifice things for. Like, they would do anything for you. As long as you are safe and happy. Tell me more for pile 2. What does their future spouse love about them? I'm seeing a 10, so maybe you have a 10 or something. They might like that. Backpacking. Okay, so you guys might be, you know, the guys that are very adventurous as a couple. You explore, you travel, you backpack, maybe camping. You maybe, or hiking, maybe you love nature, moderate politically, okay. Yeah, that makes sense with the Temperance card. It's like you're always in the middle, you're balanced. You're not, you know, you don't maybe move towards one polarity. This doesn't have to be the case that you're moderate. Just take what resonates. We have here Muslim and we also have Pagan. Interesting. Let's get some other cards. Tell me more. What does pile 2's future spouse love about them? Your face, I'm hearing. And your smile. You're very truthful and honest. They appreciate that. Get along with their family. That's nice. Maybe, yeah, I feel like your in-laws are gonna like you. That's nice. And they like how you take care of them. Maybe you're gonna have like a very strong bond with them, or they will cheer you up when you feel down. Yeah, this is what you are for them. And they of course will do this for you, but you cheer them up after a bad day. Works out. Maybe you're very fit or you work out. They love that. Went to university. Yeah, you may be also very smart. Maybe you have a bachelor's or master's or maybe even a PhD. Honest. Truthful and honest. That's nice. Yeah, you're just trustworthy. Tell me more. What do they love the most about pile 2? Free thinker. Yeah, maybe it's like you have different opinions, but you don't judge them for it. It's like, yeah. You're okay with differences. Tell me more for pile 2. Gamer, maybe you like to game, or maybe they are a gamer and they love how you take interest in that as well. Does not like small talk. Yeah, maybe you're someone who has a lot of deep conversations. You're not very superficial and they like that. Maybe you're from North America. Comes from a strict religious family. This might be theirs or yours. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, pile 2. I hope it resonated with you. Yeah, please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading in the comment section. And yeah, if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. Email's in the description box below. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, pile 3 here, the Fluoride stone. This is a reading. We're looking at what your future spouse will love about you. So let's see for the people that chose pile 3. Show me, what will their future spouse love about them? Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. 3 actually. We'll take them all. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have the Ace of Cups and the Moon. Okay. We have here the Hermit. Okay. Maybe you're an introvert. Maybe you need a lot of alone time. We have the 9 of Swords. Maybe you're also a homebody and they appreciate that. We have here the 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Swords and the Page of Cups. Okay, so yeah, you're introverted. You are someone who maybe likes to be at home a lot, and they maybe like that as well, you know, just hanging out on the couch, you know, watching a TV series or something like that. Or yeah, they love how they are a homebody here with the Hermit. You're also very wise here. You think before you act. Maybe you've been single for a while, and for some of you, maybe you've been celibate, or maybe this is your first relationship. And it kind of makes them feel that they're special. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're someone who's very serious about love, right? You only date people that you can see yourself getting married to. And I like that mindset. With the Ace of Cups, I feel like this person will have never loved anyone the way that they love you, right? I feel like this person has very, very strong feelings here. The Ace of Cups is bordering on unconditional love. Now, of course, that's maybe not always realistic, but it's as close as you can get here with the Ace of Cups, right? I see this a lot of times with couples that, you know, grow old together, the Ace of Cups. And that's a very good sign here. I feel like that's their feelings about you. Like they love you a lot here with the Moon as well. Like you're almost like very deeply ingrained in their subconscious, and the depth of their feelings is something that they can't even explain to you. 9 of Swords. You're also someone who's maybe stressed a lot. And I feel like this person likes to play hero. They want to come in, save you, reassure you, comfort you. And they love that. They love that they can be your protector, your hero here. Maybe they also love that you turn to them in hard times, that you trust them, that, you know, when something is going wrong in your life, that, you know, they're the first person that you call. And they like being that role here for you. We also have the 4 of Pentacles. You are very guarded and very closed off, but that's something that they actually like. Maybe this is your first love, or you just don't fall in love easily with people. And they know what having your heart, they know that that is like a gift. They know they're gonna treat you very delicately. They know that you don't trust easily here. They honor that you trust them. I just get this sense of, you know, they like taking care of you. They like that you see them as their hero, as your hero, and they like that, you know, you trust them, even though normally you don't really trust. You kind of guard it. It's always like you're a mystery, and they love that you have different layers, and with time they get to know you more and more, and yeah, it's like they love that. And maybe with the first, also like possessive and jealous and protective and territorial here, and they like being claimed. With the Four of Swords, you're also someone who's very like calm. You're not really full of drama. You're not really argumentative either. I feel like when you are upset, you get sad here and stressed, and you withdraw. And maybe they appreciate that maybe you withdraw first and process your emotions and think, and then you approach them and say, hey, what you did really upset me. Maybe they love your communication or how you handle emotions. With the Page of Cups, you're also a dreamer here. You're an idealist, and you believe in them. You believe in their dreams as well. You're romantic. Maybe you say like very sweet stuff. With the Page of Cups, you're very gentle in your words. You're very understanding. And the Page of Cups is also young, it's innocent, naive. So maybe, again, this is your first relationship or a relationship in a while. First love, maybe. Yeah. What else for pile 3? What will their future spouse love about them? What will pile 3's future spouse love about them? I'm hearing your face. Maybe some of you have dimples, or just in general you have a beautiful smile and eyes. They love your eyes and hair. And your eyebrows. Maybe you have nice eyebrows. 8 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the King and Queen here. That's nice. Maybe they're an earth sign as well. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups. And we have the 3 of Swords. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So 8 of Cups. Interesting. I feel like you maybe have left something behind in your life, something that was difficult. Maybe you left behind a relationship that was toxic. Maybe you cut ties with family or something. You left something behind, maybe a religion. And they kind of admire how strong you are. I'm hearing like, I wouldn't have survived that. Like your future spouse has deep admiration. They're so appreciative of your strength and so glad that you are so strong, that you kept going and that it led you towards them. It's very grateful here. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And with the 8 of Pentacles makes me think that you guys might become very successful in your career. Maybe you are a go-getter when it comes to work, or you're very ambitious here, you have goals, and they just admire you, right? It's like you surprise them. Maybe you get a lot of promotions in life, maybe some sort of leadership role here. You're just a very hard worker here. Yeah, 6 of Wands. So you achieve a lot. They just admire you. You might be thinking, oh, that's not me. Well, that's just how they see you, right? And we're always a bit more harsher on ourselves than others are. 2 of Cups. They might consider you their soulmate, right? You're their other half. They've never loved anyone like you before. They also appreciate that you are into them equally as they are into you, right? They feel like this is reciprocal. You put in as much effort as they do. They don't feel like it's one-sided here. Then we have the 3 of Swords. So maybe they've gotten their heart broken and you're mindful of their triggers or something like that. Or you don't trigger them a lot, you heal their broken heart. Why is the Three of Swords here? Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I'm hearing my mom broke my heart. So maybe through you being a parent to you guys as children, if you want them, it's like they're almost healing. Like you heal their inner child, right? Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's family. Through family. They've had some issues and challenges with family, and it's like you guys are going to create the home life that they never had. Maybe you as well. And this is a very healing connection here. You heal them. And they're going to heal you. Two of Wands. Yeah, you guys are partners. You have goals together. You work together. You're equals here. Tell me more for pile 3. What will their future spouse love about them? You're in touch with both your masculine and feminine, you know, even though you might be, you know, very ambitious and goal-orientated, you're still sensitive, you're still very empathetic, stuff like that. Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, again, you kind of sometimes get paranoid or overthink too much here with the Eight of Swords. And they love being your hero and stepping in and reassuring you. Page of Swords, yeah. You overthink too much. Maybe you're a bit too critical on yourself here. What else? What will their future spouse love about them? We have here the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like you're a go-getter. You're busy. You have a lot of stuff to do. Maybe you're not really lazy and they appreciate that. We have here the... which one is this? This is the High Priestess. Yeah, you're very wise. You're in touch with your emotions. But yeah, you're also aloof, maybe mysterious. They like that as well. Okay, let's get some more cards. Tell me for pile 3, what will their future spouse love about pile 3? What will pile 3's future spouse love about them? Okay, we have here works out. So this person, or not this person, you might work out. Maybe you're very fit. We have here open-minded. Yeah, you don't judge them. You see where they come from. You're very open-minded. We have here Christian. Maybe you're Christian. And then we have here grateful. Yeah, it's like maybe because I feel like you are someone who just went through a lot of stuff in life, right? Maybe you didn't always have enough money. Maybe you've known heartbreak or just went through trauma. And I feel like you're very grateful for the little things. Like the little things that they do for you as well. If they bring you coffee or if they just hug you. It's like you're so grateful for the little things. Maybe because you were so starved for them. And you just appreciate that. Because you know that not everyone has that. What else for pile 3? What will their future spouse love about them? What will pile 3's future spouse love about them? Dogmatic. Yeah. So maybe you are religious. From a different country. Maybe from a different ethnicity as well. Leave sweet notes. Now that's the Page of Cups energy. Maybe you are just very sweet with your words. Maybe you do leave notes. You know, maybe you make their lunch and you leave like nice notes. Or neglectful, yeah. Maybe they are neglectful of themselves, right? Maybe they forget to eat, your future spouse, and you just make sure that they have everything that they need. You just make sure that they don't neglect themselves. Tech savvy. You might know a lot about tech. We have here from the same country. Yeah, so maybe you're from the same country but different ethnicity. We have here sensitive. Yeah, you might be very sensitive. They love that. We have spontaneous. Yeah, every day is a bit different with you. There's always something going on. What else for pile 3? What does their future spouse love about them? Predictable, yeah. And that's that hermit energy I felt earlier. It's like you're predictable. I feel like you're an introvert. You're a homebody. You're not like always out late at night until 3 a.m. at the clubs. They like how predictable you are, you know. You're trustworthy, you're dependable, you always are there, I guess. What we have here, understanding. Yeah. With the open-minded, you're very understanding also about their past. You don't judge them. Intelligence, yeah, very smart here. Experienced childhood trauma. Yeah, this person might have experienced childhood trauma. Cares what others think of them. Yeah, maybe your future spouse is like this and you kind of help them to overcome that. Frugal. Yeah, it's like maybe because you've went through times where you didn't have much here with the frugal card. You learned how to budget and to not spend on stuff that you don't need. And they appreciate that you are very financially sensible. And I see you guys hustling together, saving a lot, bringing in a lot of money. You just are a good life partner in the financial department. Like you make good decisions there and they appreciate that. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.